Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pontus, the ongoing series of Imperator Rome, which it features the Zoroastrian Democratic Republic of Pontus, which is still in its early years. It's still in its infancy. But we will soon be expanding again. Expanding eastward towards Iberia. Not Iberian Peninsula, but Iberia, the Caucasus. Because we have claims in the Armenia region. So that's where we're heading, the Armenia region, to expand all the way to over there. But Iberia will be the first one to be at war with, because of our ongoing mission, which we consult the assembly, which we have claims of it. But we could take this route. Again, we plan on taking Armenia Superior. And then we would have a claim on this area, also part of Iberia, but it's also where the capital of Armenia resides, which it's isolated due to the bordering with Iberia. And we could also consolidate Tehran, which is, I was about to say where? Oh, over here. And you have to consolidate our area. And then you just, well, pick and choose who should be governing what area. Then we'll have triumph in Armenia. And thus, mission complete. But then again, Armenia, well, the region of it anyhow, there's not much settlements. There's not much cities to see. There's one here. Well, when you get deep into the heartland, there's a couple of more. If we were to get all these territories, it would do a lot of good for, you know, for the economy and the maximum manpower, which we're still gaining. But in actuality, I would rather have just parts of Armenia before moving up to Colchis to take all of this, and then work our way up towards the Bosporan Kingdom, which to me that's the ultimate goal, and that is to establish our presence in the Taurica region. Basically the entirety of this region, except for the empty plains. We wish to establish ourselves there because that one's got a lot more cities and more populations for obvious reasons. And remember in that previous episode that I mentioned about, like, it's like, hey, why we already have Amisos, but, and I originally was kind of opposed to building it here, but now I've taken reconsideration because I took a good look at the province of Paphlagonia Inferior. The population here is still Cappadocian. Not many Zoroastrians live here, just only these two. But in time we'll convert them. More so if we ever build a city here. And the only thing that concerned me about that this province, let me lower that, it's taking up much of the screen. There's 3 cities. Sesamos, Sinope, and Amisos. Mainly populated by Pontic Greeks. Even though the river is barely visible, as we look at the terrain here. And then, you know, in comparison, if you were to think about what it'd be like if we have a large population. Well, look at the population capacity. Base, city, port, nearby river, civilization value, civic advances that can hold more. I think I see the potential in Gadilon at all. After all, I should say. I think there is potential in this thing. But can you imagine a city sprawl if it were to become a metropolis? Even though the river would separate, where you have buildings on this side and buildings on the other, compared to all this, which takes up a lot. I mean, just think of it. Just think of it. Including a newly built port here, which would not only complement Amisos and Sinope. Yep, I've become an idealist. Again, mainly Cappadocians live here. But if we were to move our capital here, which is a part of a different region, that means I would be the governor of Bithynia, Paphlagonia, instead of the old Cappadocia Pontica. And plus they have slightly more population up there than it is here. It's too bad I got a corrupt governor. That no good. But anyways, if I wish to build a city, bear in mind that I need 180 gold and 45 political influence, which doesn't cost as much as I originally thought. We'll have the money, but it's going to take a much longer time to get it up there. But in the meantime, we have the manpower, and I need to go to war, and I need to expand into Armenia's spirit, which will have one city, and subsequently appoint our first governor of Armenia. And maybe that'll get us some more levies. But in the future, that we will pass a provisioning act, which will give us our first legion, in the capital region at least, while they would reduce the levy size. So this may be our last war where we'll use mainly levies. But bear in mind, when you start that war, there's going to be a lot of tyranny, and some of these disloyal characters aren't going to be happy about that. But we need to go somewhere, damn it. But the oligarchs will approve, and they'll be approving a lot more, because they like it when there's tyranny and some grateful families. Whereas Democrats do not like having grateful families on their end. But the traditionalists don't particularly like it because, well, not only we're about to be at war, but also there's two non-Zoroastrian deities, which one day I will change. Like, probably replace this with this, which is basically just makes little difference. And then I recently thought, you know, about the future city that we will build here in this one, in Gadoa. I would also put a holy site there as well, either for Zarosha, which, you know, that would add more national tax, as it has no holy site. But sometimes I wish I have the holy site of Zoroaster that we would one day replace Athena with, but it's under control of the Seleucids. Right now, Parthia is getting their tails kicked by the Morians, and you will see Morian territory expand into the Aria area of part of Ariana. We have the money, we have the manpower. Thrace and Cappadocia won't be coming because of their low manpower, especially on Thrace's part. That's alright, I can handle it. We don't know how much manpower does Iberia have. They do have a couple of cities, so... And they're an autocratic monarchy. I think they'll definitely put up a fight. Most importantly, after this conflict, we will become a major power. And this too many relations thing is going to go away, because we'll have more diplomatic relations when we become a major power. I know it's less Senate support. I'm sorry about this, but The oligarchs will like it, but most certainly not. And I know one day Thrace will break up with us because of the opinion. Which I'll give you two things. Where is it? Okay, that's too much tyranny. How about friendship? You're spending that political influence again. And if Thrace breaks the alliance with us, I understand. Now raise the levies. Just looking for a place to meet. I'll start here first. Actually, in total, it's 10,000 strong. Roughly. But, hey, at least for once, we're not splitting troops into smaller groups. So the cavalry will stay with us. Oh, what are you up to? Oh, wait a minute, it's not calling them order, it's just we can call them for help. No, I can handle it. I don't want your manpower to go to waste. We're just gonna do our part. I'm trying to befriend with Thrace again. See, I told you, I don't need your help. We're good. More research points. Means better research ratio, even though it's currently bad right now, but it'll get us close to getting another innovation. I already got what I want on a marshal. I should focus more on civic advances. Economy intensive first. What are grateful families to be exact? Xerxes and Armenians. This is what I feared. Trading with our enemy, but what? Do what you gotta do. Whatever gives us more income. Once you take this, you control the whole area, basically. Don't break up with us. Give you more money. I would give you more money, but the Senate won't like it. I should say the Assembly won't like it. It's a generalized term. Yeah, he's the censor. And he's a Democrat. Oligarch. What party are you, to be exact? Democrat, okay. Well, you gotta take stability. I mean, it'll give us negative political influence, which I'm trying not to spend, for goodness sakes. Again, they have parts of Armenia. There. We're sticking together. No sign of Iberian troops. Or Ibero troops. As the Phosphorant Kingdom's making their way down there again. There's the enemy. It's the levies from Armenia. If our first battle gets too costly, then maybe we will consider. Oh hell, they got a legion. They're going to here. Wait for it. They may be a small number, but keep in mind, I have the military skill for this. Our best tactic, as far as effectiveness is concerned, is envelopment. We should take out their legion first. With their combined forces, we could lose. And it's a wonder how we're still using chariots. Engage. Let's beat them up. Made the right call. But they're using heavy cavalry. That'll devastate us, but we'll use our numbers and superior tactics. Good start. Now take the objective. It's going to take a long while for the morale to recover. Don't engage. Just take the objective, then take out the rest. Come on in. They're probably going for that fort. There, we're taking the objective. Let's move out. Not good, since it's mountains. I ain't gonna help you. Hi. It's the tyranny, of course. He's restoring territory, he's not fighting quietly. This is the worst timing right now. As I said, this is the worst possible timing right now. Because I cannot engage him without your help. And I can't bribe him. It's just too much tyranny. And I ain't got time to make friends. Also, I gotta stop doing that. Where are you going, by the way? Guess I'll follow you any way we can, because I don't want you to get killed out here and you're gonna drain our manpower for this. We'll just wait for the tyranny to go down a little bit further, then maybe it'll be back under our command. And you know that's threatening civil war possibilities, right? Damn it, man. Okay, you're back under our command, but we're already engaged anyway. They got no general. We should be fine. You're slowly but surely getting us to be a liability. I think we may need Cappadocia's help. When that opportunity comes. At least you're stalling it. Bunch of skeptics. That's the problem with you. And this high tyranny. Don't do anything. Wait for the morale to be up, but you probably want to step up. The problem is going to be mountains. May have a river crossing. Why is it the silver phosphorus going away? Is it that many? Slow characters. As I said, I would love to replace the governor with somebody more competent of a general. Martial eyes, but won't have the finesse for it. But I think I found one. The problem is, he's the head of the family. So either just wait it out, or just wait it out and wait for his health to deteriorate even further. Since he cannot treat himself. Be it in battle or at home, it is important that our people know we are guided by Ahura Mazda and the wisdom of Zoroaster. Hassal Domus Soranted suggested supporting our Magi's and priests and spreading our teachings to the people. In turn, have their blessing and religiously backed message that would strengthen our subjects for a long time to come. He suffered diphtheria. Never forget the father of our nation, who is our augur. founder of the Republic. Never forget him. We want to win in a fight. More morale is fine, but damn it again. Just can't seem to get out of this political influence, but we gotta take it. We're desperate. Loyalists win. Our fort's gonna fall. We can't take it back because we don't have high enough morale. Now the innovation. Let me see. Want free prawns investment. Okay, go for this. Another capital import route. Got any iron? That's for not only local tax, but that's for the future if we wish to build a... we wish to recruit heavy infantry. Also, what is that? Oh, it's a rebellion. Oh, morale's not full enough. We can't launch them off the mountain. That's real problematic, so this place will fall. Our side might win. Terrain is to their benefit because they're on the mountains. We want them off of it, but this place is about to fall. Maybe, maybe not. But there's that damned Legion again. And Olivian, man. Pontus is not a place for him. Need a little bit of popularity. You know, I'll get more after we win this battle if we can. Which we will. At least we have the discipline. Because the innovations we picked, that's related to military. Perhaps I may have been overconfident. But that'll definitely kill off most of their manpower, if any. I would love to advance further and take here. Because that one's got a bunch of cities. Basically these two, but that'll be too high of an aggressive expansion. Zato, just control this. And then you will have a claim on here. No. Here. Now listen. How much? That's 5. And we do have that claim, but it's a lot of territories. High aggressive expansion means low stability. And taking these two would be a lot valuable in a long run. But the aggressive expansion would be so high that we won't be going anywhere. So let's just continue. Keep it up. Would have more national tax, but no. Group of citizens of Thrace have been around us looking for new homes. Apparently not only been allowed to leave Thrace, but have been sent their best wishes from their monarch, Agathocles, to our ruler, Ariobarzanes. This womanly gesture should not go unnoticed. They clearly tried their best to bring two nations closer. I'm saving that money for other purposes. Damn, it's mountains. No, no, no. We're gonna take a river crossing penalty for this. And it's hills, but our side might win. And we'll probably have to end this conflict and just take this land, alright? We have severely underestimated them. He was the oligarch party leader, head of the mid-running. If our casualties get really, really bad, then we'll think about it. Remember the families. But we only look for those who are most talented. Guess we'll give it to him. Didn't look at this statesmanship. One would think. It seems these Xerxids are becoming a more prominent family, slowly but surely. Our superior tactics bested them. We didn't take that bad of casualties. Should we really advance further deep into Armenia? Let's risk it. By the way, our next Archon in the future. What's his popularity? Not too popular. I was hoping that if he had high popularity, I know what we're going to do to get political influence some more in the post-war years. This again. Our stability is very high. If I had a political influence, I would just pass this law and get this right now. But I can't. Just enjoy all that stability while you can. There's only one more prisoner. But he'll soon die out in a year's time or so. Yeah, I think they ran out of manpower. Because they're not receiving any more reinforcements. But let's dare to get parts of the Armenian homeland. He was a magistrate. Oh no. Let me see. I'm the Archon. And he's the researcher, and Oh dear, the rest are all women. While I'm head of the family. Just appoint somebody talented and we may adopt a man. Not an Oranta, just some minor character. You sure? There's nobody else. And if I give and exert a job, that's too much. Even though the Democrats are going to have a fit. But I guess we'll put him in. They may like it when they got more of it. Not so much for them. Neither is for them because of scorned families. And not as tyrannical as it once was. If we encounter them here again, we'll destroy them. So yes, we have to get somebody else. Quiet. No, the fate of the Republic and that of the Howard family is and always will be intertwined. It is therefore a matter of great urgency. There are currently not enough Howard persons of quality ready to shoulder responsibilities of the state. Recognize the plight of our two loyal clients. Offered to fill a place currently not filled by anyone of the right birth. A tribune of the treasury who's not healthy. The high priest who's okay. Vitrades have Brandes up to the task. Welcome to the family. He'll keep using his own last name because you're an old man and you're not gonna have long lived, so calling you by our new last name is irrelevant. Damn him. That's all I gotta say about him. Just damn him. Hurry up and die. Head of the Orantes family. But do not fret too much. We'll have this settlement capital. And then you just go on over here and take that too. And then we'll get what we want. Hopefully. Even though the aggressive expansion would be high. And try not to spend too much political influence. It's right next to Mount Ararat. Go figure. Noted place. There goes the other head of the Orantes family. In fact, that's the father of the nation. He was our augur. Oh, Hasseldomus. Started as the tribal chief of Pontus. As a devoted Zoroastrian, one would think. He saw the future of our nation. To be the first democratic state with Zoroastrianism as the state religion. And also he's the one that came up with the idea of building a Stonehenge in the countryside, in the hills. So, salute. We thank you, Hasseldomus. We will keep the dream alive for you. He was 73. He was a friend to the vassals of Thrace. Not another Xerxes. At least you got some statesmanship, so you'll take the place. You know, we won't have as much omen power out of it. Just take this province capital quickly before they will make advances. Knowing they've had enough. Grabbing a lot of cities would be a coup. But we'll soon be dealing with disloyal characters. Got no political influence, so I can't do anything other than... Just give me the money! Begin your march back home. Do you really want high aggressive expansion? We got the big money. We'll be a major power. What else? Where are we at this point of the election? Oh, it's gonna be coming up soon, so there's no time to, you know... Again, it'll be led by a Democrat again. So yes, the Democrats have the most support. But they say he's in bad health, but it's improving slowly but surely. He's got no friends nor any rivals. But I'm sure support in the Senate will be kept very low. So just hang on. Okay. Let's see. Again, the main relevant objective. This area would be 13, but if you were to take this too, that's 24. That's just too damn high. And if you have very high aggressive expansion, neighbors will be looking at you in a more negative way. So do you really want that? That would mean you would be breaking up with Thrace and potentially Cappadocia. And the Seleucids may threaten us too, because of what we just did. Oh, that reminds me. How much land did the Morians get? Ah! Let me have contact. No, still outside of the because you know their capital's in Patliputra. That's scary. To see the Morians this close, bordering the Capsian. And because of that, they are a great power now. But it's currently in revolt, but that's mainly over in the Bengal territory. Or Anga in this case. Yeah, it's mainly these areas. Mostly of the Bengali culture. Parthia is not as strong as there once was, but... now they got the Morians to worry about if these two great powers clash. And since they're a great power now, is Moria, you cannot ally with them. Okay, don't get this then. Just take this one territory. And they are suggesting exactly as I... Look, just this one, alright? We need low aggressive expansion. And there's nothing else. But we'll soon have a claim on this area the next time we fight against Iberia. So unfortunately we'll just make little gains. I don't want to get too big. Because it'll be too unstable. Our neighbors will feel threatened by us and they want to break alliance with us because we've gone too far. But that's the way it's going to be. But nonetheless, we'll be a major power now. And as a major power, we have more integrated culture happiness, capital import routes, faster integration speed if we had subjects, more diplomatic relations, more monthly political influence, less war score cost, more diplomatic range. But unfortunately, this lowers the threshold of civil war as well as the loyalties, and reducing the change governor policy. And now we can get levies from Armenia. From the Armenia governorship. That's the reason why I had considered taking remnants of Paphlagonia to get levies from Phrygia as well. Made some pretty good experience out of it. Thank you. Now who's to be the first governor of Armenia? This is the only city here. By the way, who's our next? What's your name? Darius. Oh, he's censored. Never mind. Just gonna put you there. Oh my goodness. Oh no, isolated province. It'll come back in time. We have taken control of this area. So now we have a claim on this area. The next time when we go to war with Iberia, which will be in 5 years' time. Depressed. And he's at an age where he'll get another health deterioration. Just give him free hands. Don't worry about him. If you were to import iron again, that's heavy infantry discipline. Just looking. Damn, it actually comes from over there. And we just went to war with them. Planning my demise. They may threaten war against us. You sure about that? Like, of all the things that you wish to go to war with, it'll be against us? But you know, Thrace and Cappadocia would intervene. But it's highly likely we would be on the losing end of this war. Unless the Seleucids care about going down there or fight against Moria. Or even Egypt, for that matter. They've retaken this area. Now it's going to take a while for us to recover. You know, they barely tolerate us. Commoners are not a problem. our province to soil, and you can't build anything. All you need to do is to get rid of this corrupt governor. Although he would be disloyal, but should we wait until age further withers? His health withers further. And of course, there's that area too. That one you ought to give harsh treatment, but it's not going to work. You know, in the meantime, look for areas if they already have farming settlements. That's also fish. Barracks, get rid of that. Ah, the soil province can't do that. And this city's got nothing. Though we need all the research. Just give me these three. Gotta do something with that money. Are they really threatening war against us? Sometimes they're just going to be bluffing. But the levies are on the move. Darius will take over soon. Come on, he's a young man in his prime. Dreadful. Send him wishes for a speedy recovery, because I'm a kindly man. Not a good thing to have is dysentery. It's bad at everything. And a Senate influence. I thought that dysentery may cost him the election, but no, it won't. It's already been decided. Well, we could see them moving around. Are they really coming up here? We have so much income. What you should do is save your money and build our first navy. And the Bosporan Kingdom actually got on a losing end here. For once. But they allied with Iberia, unfortunately, which... that one's a good supporter. Well, in a theoretical, they'll support. Oh, hell. Oh, no, don't do that. That's civil war. Definitely. I guess I'll have to spend this big amount of money and say, people simply love circuses. It'll give me a bit of popularity. They still want to grant the Armenians rights, even though we're both Anatolian cultures. Well, they're bigger. That ain't good. The man who was formerly the Archon is... Oh, that's... I've given free hands. The traditionalists are not with us in any way, shape, or form. They tell us to desecrate a holy site. Which one? But, I guess that means we would have to raise the local Armenian levies to do that. And keep in mind, desecrating a holy site adds up aggressive expansion, and local population won't like that. But if it's what the traditionalists want, we would give it to them. But maybe we can appease them more. Get them to come around. Here was the high priest. Minor character. Finally. And the oligarchs would like to have abolished assemblies. Well, give Armenians an integrated culture. Our stability is high enough. I think we can do that. Yeah, the more we expand, I mean, we're going deeper into Armenian territory. In fact, population-wise, are they the majority? Over here. Yep. And we do plan on expanding more Armenian territory. I think we have to appeal to them. It cost you 5. But stability change will drop, but it's only going to be reduced a bit. And perhaps we'll get our first Armenian honor guard in the future whenever we have our first legion. Okay, we're here. Lose holy site benefits. The Shrine of Anahit in Erzaz has been sacked by our valiant troops. As the shrine is laid to ashes, the soldiers loot the city itself as well as the temple's treasure. Soon, no one will remember it. All I can say is good job. Even though we don't even plan on going to war in the future. Aims of the traditionalists realized. Partisans of the traditionalists are practically falling over each other to congratulate Archon Darius for defending their interests in the Assembly of Pontus, ensuring the concerns of the conservatives were addressed and will help to win their support in future disputes. Politics is a game of compromise. Well, we can't win your approval all the time. Carthage! Roman-Macedonian War. Is Carthage really allied with Macedon? No, they're gonna carve it up together! Rome and Carthage are going after Macedon. Now what's Thrace doing in all this? Oh, just a little war. Okay, I'll accept, but I ain't going up there. You know, that's where we get our grain from, but we'll do fine. Oh, you're not fighting us? You're not threatening us anymore? Okay, thank you. Diplomatic reputation up. That'll help us for the foreign relations. Whatever we wish to negotiate. Right now we're integrating the Armenians in. Can't afford another war right now. But in future, what I can afford is our first hunting navy. When we make a little more. And we'll appoint our first admiral. Our most skilled marshal man, who's going to be our admiral. Maybe we can get together when we can find a multiple fronts. Whether by happy coincidence, the blessings of the goddess of fortune, or just diligent management. For the past year, production in the settlement of Tarsus, Bithynia, have far surpassed the predictions of local bureaucrats and administrators. Or we could simply exploit these boons for short-term gain. Some have suggested this is an opportunity to study the organization of slaves in Tarsus, Bithynia, who by all accounts are an unusually satisfied and productive bunch, and tend to apply the lessons across the province of Armenia. Alternatively, we could, of course, simply allow whatever fortune Tarsus Bithynia enjoys on its natural course without interference. Oh, I loathe you. One of these days, I gotta put you on trial and get rid of you. So we can appoint somebody more loyal and not corrupt to turn this province around until it's at a higher degree. Even though you could also enact decisions, but that'll cost you more political influence, which I need that too for a couple of things. Most importantly, I am now interested in building this city. We have the money, we just don't have this yet. He'd still be this slow no matter what. Maybe we could just tell it to screw him and just get the money. For now, he's threatening civil war. Appropriated profits. I'm gonna need you to stick with me. Alright. May not like my suggestion here. Democrats won't like that, but the others don't mind. Actually, they do. I'll probably go as far as to make him my rival, but that would lose my popularity. As I said, I loathe him. Loathe. Hate. For now, they're voting for him. He's a traditionalist and a Xerxid. You know, we're both Xerxids. You know, the ones who are the most prominent. Not the most prestigious, but we're getting up there. Except Gordius, who is a researcher. But if any of these provinces rebel, we can definitely put them down. What's more important? The city or this act? 35 is the cost. Building it here is 45. But I'll tell you what's even more important. We have enough money and a good enough income maintenance-wise to build our first navy. Wherever there's wood. Oh, here's wood. Okay, here it is. I don't know if ports have levels. So what you're saying is... Oh, right. If there was a city here, for example. Apparently you can build multiple ports. Oh, I see. Okay. Take it back. Okay. I get it now. But if you're going to be building the real heavy ships, you need port level 5. And also have the right military tradition. I see, so... Start with this first. Construct our first real Pontine navy. A plea for asylum. Cephalus Spartacus, heard and bedragged, comes before us, simply seeking protection from the schemes and plots of the Bosporan kingdom. Our advisors inform us that the man is a sibling of the Bosporan ruler, and would have been immediately in line of the throne. Many opportunities present us for making a statement. We consider the Bosporan kingdom as our enemy, because we're not threatening, but we plan on expanding there. Holding this objective, while really aggressively expanding to up here to make our presence known. Actually, that one would just be enough. Kinda don't need this, but that's a big if. Mount him, I'm gonna cross. Not a charismatic man. Actually, I am, but not by any stretch of imagination. Not to mention war exhaustion. Start using that. I need to get more. While at the same time, we create our navy. We'll never have high Senate support unless we find a very charismatic man or start appealing to other parties where we can get approvals on both sides. The right to join the military and defend Pontus through force of arms has long been a point of pride of our citizens. Now, with the increasing rights bestowed upon the Armenian people, calls are mounting that they should be allowed to serve in the military as well, as a possible solution to our dwindling manpower reserves. Of course, this might jealously cause the resentment of our existing soldiery, many who still view the Armenian as their old enemy. Oh boy. The Armenian areas. Oh hell, they're really falling over. Fail to realize that you're super corrupt. An excellent idea, I say. 60 months for lowered discipline due to cultural resentments. And the Armenian slaves are now freemen. Alright, our first navy. Now, who's going to be our admiral? It's going to be this man. Minor character. 26 years old, in the prime of his life. Nice seeing Hellenic. So now you're in command of our first navy, but more ships will be coming soon. Okay. I need at least 20 ships, so... 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to take a while longer to get them all assembled because we're not importing enough wood in some areas, or even at all. So the process of building our first navy is going to be longer than you would expect. Maybe it was a mistake to put you in as governor. Put somebody more loyal and it'll slow him down. You doing all right? Oh yeah. Making great strides. At least this land already has a fortress. When we have this as our new provincial capital of, I doubt it. What are you up to? Are you fighting against Iberia? Attack rebellion. That's it? This area? Okay. I'll give it to you for once. It's just to allow us to see how much troops do they have and manpower and all that. Give us an idea. Apu Aso. What kind of name is that? It's Cappadocian. Of the renowned Orantid family has denied that offered us the support of his family's vast network of contacts in the bid to better reorganize our bureaucratic system. It is curious that he should approach us now. Indeed, some might wonder what the aim of this offer might really be. He'll ask us that we issue a proclamation of extreme gratitude for the loyalty of the family. Well, they've been good to us. It's the Mithranids that have been of a problem. Yeah, why not? Pontus will have friends in high place. More provincial loyalty. That could help a little bit. Unfortunately, that's not going to do any better with that. Until that governor dies, or alternatively, put his ass on trial. Oh no, the pirates! We're about to lose some of our ships. Because, you know, these pirates are on the loose. Oh, you just went over them. I guess there's another purpose for what our navy is going to be. You don't, stop building it! Stop! 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 Stop it right now. Don't want more of them to be built over here. Because when the pirates encounter this navy, they'll destroy it. All should be built here. So that's 5 total so far. So in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build it only here. Then we'll get the triremes. They're about to take capitals. Soon this area will be gone. Really increasing it now because I had to scheme it. Had to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dysentery. Which I can't seek treatment. Because I don't have the personal funds to do so, but... Again, it's only 5-year terms. I'm sure he'll do better than I. Not as popular. So that would remain in question. But the Armenians will be an integrated culture. Oh no. Rome has gone too far. Because Rome just basically threatens anybody who they see. No way. That would mean that Rome would have a coast here by then. And potentially threaten us. They're going to keep going this way to take on the weaker countries. And what will Carthage get? Establishing here? I'm surprised they haven't even attacked them yet. I am not committing that on that war. I am at a point where, for the future of this Pontus series, I don't think we'll make it all the way to the end. Unless we expand north then. And further east. So that way we may have a chance of survival. You cannot defeat the Seleucids. You cannot defeat Thrace. And most certainly you cannot defeat Rome. I'm saying that from a realistic standpoint. I'm not sending my men to die over there. Because they have so many levies and a couple of legions I assume they got over there. Impossible. The end of that war there, but now the Romans are going to begin on their rampage. So they call their levies conscripti in the Latin language. Rome is taking advantage of a weakened manpower of Thrace. Them and many of their subjects probably won't stop them. Now the Seleucids are going after Macedon. They're taking this area. Very well. Everything's going to hell. Are they finished integrating? Almost. About to be. Seems the Democrats realize. Got some approval out of them. In just this once. I know it's a lot more tyrannical to do that, but they had to do it. Which is to ensure our future. To go up north. What does Rome want to be exact? Where? Oh my god, seriously? Their main objective is that? But please remember, if you pass another law, that's more tyranny. If we want to get legions. Well, we only have less Senate support. And we would have less levies in return. Our levies cannot defeat the Mighty Roman military. They can easily take them out in the first wave, but many more would be coming. Could finally get them to be loyal to us. No, don't do it. Not this time. We'll deal with our stability a little later. How about you cover the costs? It's your fault. Never liked you. Even if we go to civil war together, I would definitely crush you. Thrace gave the Seleucids access. We go after Macedon. Okay. Now go get... Apparently all the ships made it. I don't know. Cut it out. Now all we need is triremes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, it'll take a long while. Because some have wood, some don't. Rome's war enthusiasm is low because they've not taken their objective yet. But here they come now. Building up a storm there. First wave, but here comes more. Should I really intervene? Like commit our forces to beat back Rome? Since they have not taken their relevant objective yet? Their navy has not crossed the Bosphorus? If we do that, war exhaustion would be up. But our manpower, well, we got enough. There's plenty of them out there. Who knows? And because since we're at war with them, I guess that makes us a sworn enemy now. Yet I really question, why does Rome keep going east? How much again? 180 gold, 45 for those. Oh, just now. We'd never built a settlement building here. Where are we at this point as a research? Probably want to save 2 more to get these so I could build a temple for Zoroastrian conversions. The culture is there, but Zoroastrianism is not. Save the political influence a little more. Now I'm at a loss here. Oh, by the way, with you know, Rome fighting Macedon earlier, did they take any territory from them at all? I forgot what that war was for. Other than I was shocked that already Rome's going to Macedon. I thought to go down this way, but no. It's Carthage that's looking to make gains here. And what's Carthage at war of Macedon for? Is it for this area? 8 total. They failed to take that objective either, so basically keep them away from their main objective is how you win this thing. They're losing the war not because Thrace is superior militarily, it's just they failed to take their relevant objective, which is here, which has a level 2 fort, which is nothing to sneeze at. Give me some more time to think. You don't separate yourself. I'm just unsure if we would really want to engage them in that conflict while telling them to keep away from that fort, but they still got a long way to go. And since one of their territories occupation, I assume Rome is at war exhaustion, I should say. Not surprisingly. Now they have a cast spell on anyone that they see. But Thrace is making advances. Now their ends are there. More reinforcements be on their way, but where is their big legions? They could easily transport their navy from there to the Adriatic, and it would devastate them there. But you may want to check the ledger real quick. Amount of cohorts. Rome has 88. Mostly levies, I assume. Or conscripti, as they call it over there. And obviously the Morians have the largest in the world. And Seleucid's second. And we just don't even compare. But we made significant population increase in Cappadocia Pontica. But not much from Bithynia, Paphlagonia, and Armenia. And that's partly the reason why I have interest in building this city now. Oh my goodness, we could actually dedicate a holy site to here too. Just save up political influence a bit more. Well, we'll take a look at the war a bit more. We have the manpower, but if it really gets out of hand, if they alone can't do it, I think I'll be willing to help. I think our case is stronger. To beat back the Romans, keep them away from the east, and if Thrace wishes to make some gains in war negotiations, I'd be happy to help. And we don't even know how much manpower do the Romans have. Governor of Moesia. Advistaminius Xerxes has by all accounts remained a scholar of the divine man for much of his life. It caused some embarrassment. Therefore, when he was discovered extorting a local temple to a egregiously unreasonable degree, before reprimanding Advistaminius, it must be said it would be excess to our efforts to influence him we would brush under this table. This under the table. A little corruption won't hurt, but it may hurt your political influence game, but you'll get some of that immediately. I got all this free money, and dedicating a holy site, I think I may do that. There is room to build a holy site. Think of it if we dedicate this holy site here for this Zoroastrian Desata of economy. That would have a bigger increase in national tax throughout. Since we make a lot of good fortune here. Although, more commerce than taxes, but still. Is it this, or, like, what's more preferable? Oh, Zarasha or Asha, but they already have a holy site. That's over there in Pasagadai. That's where Cyrus the Great was buried there. Okay, this then. Because we can't go get that holy site over there. Unless the Seleucids were at war with either Armenia or Pontus, the two Zoroastrian nations, and then we would be a lot angry. But if they were going to desecrate any Zoroastrian holy site, I would prefer they do it to Zoroaster, so I could have that here, but... Okay. Holy site first. It is done. So it's increased by 25%, so a bit of a national tax increase. That stops going to the economy. Slight increase, but if next time, when we save our political influence, which we'll get it in no time, we'll build a city around this new holy site. And with that, people will migrate more here. And we have another building slot and more local taxes. So yes, we will build a city here. A lot of people will migrate here. They will come to this holy site. We do have the population capacity of it though, but you just wait till we build a city of this. So yes, I made my decision. But we'll soon enact this decision in the next episode. In this next episode, we'll get our political influence up, and we'll spend additional funds to create this city of Gadilon. If it goes well, then we may possibly move our capital and take over the governorship of Betnia and Paphlagonia, which is a very unruly place. So we can get rid of this old governor, unless he dies first. But unfortunately, he isn't going to be around much longer. Well, he's going to be around, but... what I would love to do is to put his ass on trial right now. But the governorship size is huge. As we said, I mean, population is almost similar in size, but this is a big area compared to this. And the other question is, should we really commit our forces to assist the Thracians to get them on the advance into the countryside while we be dealing with countless Romans out there? I mean, they're losing the war because they have not taken their main objective. But it's possible we may drag this war on long enough for it to say, white peace imminent, no territorial changes, unless Thrace says otherwise. But it's a defensive war, so more experience for us. So we'll make our decision soon. And also at the same time, we may go on the offense again, this time for the Bosporan Kingdom. Armenia and Iberia can wait, as we continue to build our navy to have at least 20 ships, possibly more than that, to ship ourselves all the way to the kingdom, which is currently ruled by a child right now, fortunately, but no threat to civil war. So we're going to make some significant changes regarding Pontus, despite slow support to the Senate, which we can never get them around unless changes were made. I mean, pass their agendas is one thing, but they have the most seats because we gave these guys most of everything, which is why this man is going to be our next Archon, a traditionalist, a conservative, although corrupt because he's crafty because we gave him free hands, just to get him to stay with us on our side. Well, high corruption means low political influence gain. So, we hope you join us in this next episode. And we hope to make some technological advances. Because our first, we'll build this city, which is the home of this new holy site. And around that, and we'll build our first grand temple there. It will be a Zoroastrian city. Hope you join us in this next episode. But until then, so long for now.